Well, Coach, to be predicted this time of year, it is a cold and windy night in downtown Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
Set, 19, check, 53, Mike.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout.
Let's go, fellas.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check. Fresno. No.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Come on, switch it. Kill. Check the backer. Hey, 31. Check out. 2 6 guys. Hey, 59. Hey, 31.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
5 seconds. 19. 55. Hey, alert. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Hey, 59. Deuce.
From the gun, here's Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Players make big plays, dog. Right.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
It's a party now. Whoa! Switch.
Here's the first carry now for Tom Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Let's go now. Check. 60 yards. 59.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby.
They try right side here. Gurley. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Ready? 5'9", Mike 5'9". You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Play action. It's Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, the bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This will be taken very short.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check 43. Why? Get wide.
Out of the gun, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Switch. Check 99. Check 99. In the car.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Right there.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Let's see what you got. 59. Mike 52. Record. Check nickel.
On 2nd and 12, Watson steps away. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception. interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
It's our time.
2 points down, he's coming.
It's our time.
Say, line him up.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And that will be incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
49, check 49, check 49.
Jackson from the shotgun. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Ravens 3, Chargers nothing.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Rush in. Rush in.
On first down, Fountain. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. You gonna see
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Go, boys, bring it up.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Now a first down throw, Watson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
What is that? 3, Mike. Check. 954. Alert. Crunch.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10.
Check 50. 36.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
He's scared. Watch twist. 125. Twist. Slam. Check 26. 24. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
That's it, baby.
Hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Reset. Mike by 2.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Hey, 59. Shoot. Hey, 31. Hey, watch it. Out. 59.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
I'm coming after you. Back. Hey, 24. Short. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. I'm here all day. 52's the mic. Watch Mike. Alert. Here we go.
Watson operating from the gun. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Samson Abukum. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
For the field goal, a 51-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
A 6-yard pickup.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. From the 24, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 54 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for. On 2nd down now. Fountain. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side. No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
59. Hey, 54.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
Watch twist.
Watson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Let's go, baby.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Here we go.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Badgley able to punch this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Watch the run. Kill.
Let's go. Good shot.
Now Gurley. And an alley to run. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as he moves the offense backwards. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
You ain't got nothing. Whip. Watch the whip.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here we go. Go to base.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 57.
Rip left. Check 9.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
A first down run there for Gurley, but nothing opening up as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Shit. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Now again, right side. Fountain fighting through it. He's got space. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
It is good. Makes the score Ravens 24, Chargers 6. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hold now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, 59. Mike, 55. Right. Alert. You better bring it.
Now Watson. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
If you're a best player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Check 52. Watch the safety creep. Check 24. Check 24.
Hey, 55.
3rd and long. It's Watson. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for them.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
Under 10. 10.
4.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
On first down, Watson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not.
Reset. 19.
Mike 5-5.
I got him.
Big edge. Big edge. Big edge.
Hey, 24.
From the 50, it's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 41-yard line.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
Yeah.
Check. Hey, 59.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26.
First down, Chargers.
Watson in the offense going to come up first and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Jam.
To the air yet again, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
Here I come again.
Go, Mike 50.
Jackson down around his goal line. That's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Ready, set. 57's the mic.
Watch the run.
Check. Check hot route. Switch. Bang.
They go play action with Jackson. Open man there is Malone. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Get ready.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a first and 10. On the toss, it's Gurley.
Here we go.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Throwing on second and 14. Jackson over the middle, it's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey, no. Keep it up, guys.
59's Mike. Check. 59.
3 buzz.
Mike's 59. All day, punt.
On third down, Jackson. It got his man complete. That one goes for 30 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
We want it. Eddie Weber, my world. Watch twist. Joker.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And the the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Set, hut, check. 10, touchdown. 59. You ain't going nowhere. Check.
On second down.
Go, it's run.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check.
Yeah.
Let's go, D. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day.
To throw is Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right, and this is caught inside the 5. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Let's go, baby. That's what we got here. They can't do that here. They can't do what we got here. We don't need that. What time is it, baby? Come on, set. Now they won't.
Mike 50, huh?
Here it comes.
Shift.
Zip it. No, me.
Right back to him on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Good job.
A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker now to add the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Ravens 31, Chargers 6.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
59, Mike is 59. 59.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And brought down, but but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Well, that carry just did something significant as well. It pushed him past Jerome Bettis on the NFL all-time rushing list. The bus had 13,662.
And not every carry you get in the NFL is going to be open field, right? A place you can make your cuts. You got to get some of those grimy yards, don't you? You got to go inside and run through people, just as Jerome Bettis did. That's what we've seen him do as well.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
22, Jet, bomber. Come on. 22, Jet, bomber.
Be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Another carry now for Gurley.
Jet.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Come on, now. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
You go night.
Pick the edge. Come.
He's checking. Crash.
Hey, check 24.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal.
Set, ready. Set the plan. Now watch run. Strong right.
Four down.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side, it's, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It was Anthony Averett who got him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Ravens, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's another week, another loss as they fall now to 0-9. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.